Good day and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's another day and another scholarship we're about to explore. However, before I go into that, let me welcome you to the year 2024. Believing that this is going to be a year for many of you's testimony. When I say many of you, as many as took action as regard the scholarship opportunities that were posted and elucidated upon in the year 2023. While deadlines are upon us massively for scholarships, yet I was to do my best to explore and give guidelines on scholarships that are still open or that are about to be closing. Yeah, believing that you will take advantages of them. And just in case there are videos you would like me to show to help ease your scholarship application, please leave a request in the comment section so I know what you're lagging behind at and what you need an assistance with. That way, we can both ensure that you're on your right track to testifying as well. Without further ado, let's get started. Today's scholarship will be exploring the Portsmouth University, and it's a direct scholarship. So let's go through and run through. Let's see what it entails. Starting with, you see the PhD scholarships. Invariably, it means that there's already a research area, a focus area. So we have the area studies, we have the South Coast Doctoral Training Program. SDTP stands for Doctoral Training Program. Usually, it is a training that comes with a doctorate degree at the end of it for you. So we'll open this South Coast Doctoral Training Program and see what the bursary is about. We'll explore the language requirement and see the area of specialties and research. Then deadline. So we are the South Coast Doctoral Training Program, and let's explore what do we have. Okay, so these are area studies. Area of studies we have decolonizing spaces. So what does the colonizing spaces cover? You see, you can first of all you contact this professor. Already there's a video on this channel on how to contact a professor. I had 3 different sheets of award winning or contact securing um, uh, cold mail, and you could just watch it and choose whichever suits you or whichever stands for you. And if you feel like you can merge the 3 ideas together, wow, why not? Go ahead. So it's a focus on what? Eurocentric ontology and epistemology and all of that. So you carry it up. You contact the research group explores the history, societies, culture, politics, and languages of different regions of the world, with a particular emphasis on the colonial perspectives. So if you are somebody within the social sciences, political sociology, political science sociology, geography, economics, you can actually venture into this history and the likes. You can click on it and explore. What of history? What are the areas of interest? Includes diverse scholars. Now, the key areas addressed in strategic projects are the importance of ports and sites of unique socio-cultural exchange. You just need to explore these videos and take advantage of the resources available to you. So you have all of these, and you can check out sociology. Now we have the business and management. You can just read out the link to this will be left in the description box for you. You have criminology department, and what are they exploring? What causes that? Collaboration of forensic interviewing and investigation. Provided you want to check it, you can see people to reach out to, professors and their area of specialty. And psychology, you have all of that. Now, what is the funding information eligibility? Which is a very key thing for us. The studentships are funded by the Economic and Social Research Council for social science researchers in area studies, business management, criminology, and psychology. Now, the studentship cover University of Portsmouth tuition fees and an annual maintenance grant of this, which is a stipend. Is able to accept application from UK and overseas students to all of our accredited disciplines or pathways. However, due to funding conditions, you can apply for 3 different types of funding, which is now where we can notice that it's a direct. You can explore the directness of the distance. 1 plus 3.5 funding is for students who undertake a master's program followed by a 3.3.5 year PhD. So just in case you don't have a master's before, you can just go for 4.5 years. That's about plus or minus about 5 years of of stipend and granted job placement for you. Now, if you already have a master's, students receive 2.5 years funding whilst undertaking accredited PhD at one of the partner institutions, including a research and practice placement. Exceptionally, a 4.5 award will be made available to students who are undertaking research of a particular interdisciplinary nature and including a research and practice placement in recognition of the additional training requirement of the research. 2.5 years funding will be provided whilst undertaking an accredited PhD program. At one of them, you will be required to complete a tailored program. So you have all of this to take note of. That being said, what do you need to actually secure this kind of opportunity? You must have a bachelor's degree at first or upper second class level. So a 2-1 is enough for you to secure this, but the first class is not a bad idea, and you're good to go. English language proficiency, we check that there is an IELTS band of 6.5 with no component score below 6.0. That is, there is no course below 6.0. We will check out what is the waiver that's available. Now, there's a research proposal that you must learn to write. One for a year master's and a 3.5 years PhD, you must write a research proposal of 750 words in your application. While for a funding applications of direct PhD, you must write a research proposal of 1,500 words, and you can refer to the research proposal guide. And how to apply. The first thing you will need is a university supervisor to support your application. So you need to contact. So that's why the first thing you must learn to do is to watch the first video on how to contact potential supervisor. In fact, in the year 2022, I think I contacted about 17 supervisors personally, and I secured about 15 of them interested in my research, both research proposal and whatever. They did a work vetting on my research proposal, my area of interest, and I had 4 different universities having their staff or the professors interested in me. I still reach out to them, and I'll still keep reaching out to them. That's just to tell you that this thing, there's a crack to it, there's a code. And in the video that you're going to watch, if you take advantage of it, I tell you, crack the same. I strongly encourage you to regularly discuss your research proposal with your supervisor. And that's where you have to submit it to them, they vet, they correct, just like they did mine. Now, competitive, so you have to explore your research areas. Now, for project in area studies, you apply here. Coaching for project in business management. So please note, you will need to submit 2 applications. And that application to University of Portsmouth plus an application for funding to the SCDTP website. And the deadline is this. I'd like to lay emphasis on the deadline so that you don't mix it up, please. I know the deadline is quite short, but then we just have to shoot us short. There's no harm in trying, especially if you already have the resources and you've watched majority of the videos on this channel. You wouldn't be stranded. That being said, we have the deadline. There are new funding for South Coast Postgraduate Training Partnership, but some of these are already closed. You understand? So let's check out other areas of studies and see if there are fundings also. So I'm coming down to let's see, Earth and Environmental Sciences. Let's see, studying the microstructure. Okay, let's see this. Is there a funding opportunity for this course? There is a funding, and you can see the funding is a competition funded by UK for UK and international students. So there's a funding for this course. The same deadline applies. Applications are invited for a fully funded 3-year PhD to commence in October 2024. To be based on Faculty of Science and will be supervised by Dr. Roy Smith, Professor David Martin, and Dr. Charles. Now, the work on this project could involve, analysis of internal microstructure, bones. You can just go ahead, look at their general requirements. For this department, you need English language. What are specific candidate requirements? Candidates should have excellent computer literacy skills and a good knowledge of vertebrate paleontology and anatomy, a knowledge of processing XCT. So you have all of this to go through, but how to apply? You contact them. you are ready to apply, please use their online and then make sure you submit your personal statement, proof of your degrees and grades, details of true reference, proof of your English language and an up-to-date CV. And then if you want to be considered for the funded PhD opportunity, you must quote project code when applying. You can see that there's an opportunity in this course, Earth and Environmental Sciences, for a funding opportunity. Let me check out law. No, let's check out mechanical and design engineering. You can see the fast method for real-time prediction of soft tissue deformation. So let's check that out and see. Is there a funding? Okay, there's a funding for UK international student. There's no limit. Deadline is the same. Start dates. Application start date is April 24. It's a 3-year PhD under this set of people. You can see it has additional 1,500 euros for grants. These are different. If you realize in that taking the Earth and Environmental Sciences doesn't have this cost, project cost or consumables. This can serve as your kitchen, feeding allowances aside from your stipend, or it could satisfy other needs, your project or whatever it is. Now the work on this project involve this. You just need this requirement. What are the specific requirements? There is a general requirement. You need a good first degree from an international recognized university, minimum upper second class, depending on your chosen course, or a master's degree in an appropriate subject. So if you are just within this course and you have a second class upper degree, you may not need master's degree is an or if you're coming from another course. What are the specific candidates requirements? Applicant for this page should have a degree in engineering or mathematics or computer science. And that being said, you submit the same document you submitted in the previous page, and then you quote the code. So we've explored quite a few. So let's check out the English language proficiency. You can go ahead and check several other courses. Psychology is there, sociology is there, funding opportunity and eligibility. Candidates applying. Just take note of the following things: how to apply, get in touch with the named project supervisor to discuss your interest before you apply, forwarding your CV and an outline of your research idea. So you forward your CV and an outline of your research idea and discuss with the supervisor, provided they accept you and they give you a response. When you are ready to apply, use the online link and the project advert. Make sure you submit. Just read up, and application deadline depends on the funding scheme. So check out. Some is April 24, 2024. Others is January 2019. Whichever the case is, ensure you check it out yourself. So let's check out the language. English language together. English language. So we'll be checking that out together. And that's the English language criteria. So we are the English language requirement page, and many English tests are available. However, you need to take one of the tests we recognize to join them. So you can see part of the English language test they recognize. They have the IELTS. We are not going for that because it will cost us money. They have the IELTS indicator for each course. We are not going for that. They have the Peterson test of English. We are not going for that. They have the TOEFL. They have the Duolingo. It costs some money too. So what are we looking for? We'll look through countries exempt from English language requirements. Okay, so we have the Antigua and Barbuda, or Jamaica, New Zealand. What a pity. No African country is supposedly here. Okay, let's see whether there are other alternative English language qualifications or worldwide English language qualifications. Let's check. Okay, there's a GCSE here. That's acceptable. Thank you. That's nice. English language qualifications in Africa. Fine. So let's see. We have Botswana, Cameroon, Kenya certificate. Okay, secondary school. Namibia secondary school. Wow. Nigeria NECO is acceptable. Just with its NECO scratch card to verify the results. So Just buy your NECO scratch card, attach it. Well, there's also WAEC, West African School Exam, grade 6. Yeah, both of them grade 6. Case closed. So minimum of C6 and you're good to go. So if you have this, you can attach it. But if you still want to attach extra, you could actually get a certificate of English proficiency also and attach from your university, of course. So that being said, I hope that this video is able to give you a quick highlight. Don't forget that you need your CV, you need your statement of purpose, you need a research proposal, you need to reach out to your professor first, and then identify the research topic, the project topic on the portal. If you would ask me for a candid counsel, I would say to you, ensure when you see the research proposal or research topic on the portal, try to familiarize yourself with some major terms, and in maybe 2 days, try to read up a few of documents around that to gain a grasp about the understanding. One, two, quickly go through the profile of the supervisor or intended supervisors. All of these are well detailed in the research in the video on how to contact your supervisor that I shot before. And just to reiterate, just in case you feel time is of a necessity to you, go through their profile, try to understand what they've been working on, what is their most recent research, how far they've gone, and what maybe their ratings online and Google Scholar or something. Those are information that show they've done an underground assignment around their life and interest. So by the time you put that together, follow the video guide still, and you're upon your way to a good testimony. Until I hear from you again, let me know if you have any challenge and how we could be of help. Remember, quitting is never an option, and this year we do more. Intentionality is going to be a drive. Quitting is not an option. Intentionality is a drive. Ta-da!